Artemis Fowl is one of the most beloved book series of all time. And now the global phenomenon about the 12-year-old criminal mastermind is coming to life on Disney+. Joining us live this morning from Dublin is author Eoin Colfer. Eoin, thanks so much for joining us. Congratulations on the success and the new movie coming out. Let's jump right to it here. People of all ages have fallen in love with the Artemis Fowl series since the first book debuted back in 2000. Now this all-star cast, we got to drop a few names here. Josh Gad, Judi Dench, Colin Farrell, and Ferdia Shaw as Artemis himself. How does it feel to have this story that you've been working on for almost 2 decades now come to life in a motion picture?
It is very cool. I suppose what's the coolest thing is that technically I am the father figure in the books, so Colin Farrell is playing me. So that's, I'm telling my kids that I'm pretty happy about that. So,
absolutely. That's a good choice. And we talked about the cast, and you mentioned Colin Farrell. Did you have any say in picking out that cast?
I had a meeting with Kenneth Branagh a few years ago, and the one thing we wanted to try and do was to find an Irish boy to play Artemis, which he found Ferdia Shaw, who's fantastic. But after that, it was the best performer for the job. So any race, any gender, it was all up for grabs. And I think really with Judi Dench and Laura McDonald, and of course the amazing, effervescent Josh Gad, you can see him there, we definitely got the best people for the job.
Well, the trailer is incredible. In the movie, Artemis ends up discovering a world below ground of armed, dangerous, and extremely high-tech fairies who may be behind his father's disappearance. There's a clip we're about to show, and we'll see Artemis. He realizes that his father has been hiding a clue to his whereabouts that only Artemis could find. Let's take a look.
Who wrote this poem, Marty?
Nobody knows. That's just it.
And how do you find it?
It's known as the Irish Blessing. It's a journal. It's Dad's journal.
I can see that suspense building. And you have 2 sons yourself. Have they been into the series? Have they read the books? I know sometimes as a parent, you can't always get your kids to be into the same things that you're into, right?
Well, when this movie was initially going to be on, in the theaters, and there was going to be a premiere, oh, there they are. I said to my 2 boys, Finn and Sean, only people who have read the book are going to the premiere. And the younger guy, Sean, said to me, where exactly is the premiere? If it's in London, I'm not reading it. If it's in LA, I will read it. So he was prepared to read it to go to Los Angeles, but I'm not sure now how that's going to go. It's hard because you can watch it in the sitting room now on Disney+, so it might not be enough incentive. I hope so.
Smart kid, and I'm sure he's excited to see the movie coming out. I want to talk about Josh Gad for a moment. Hilarious, obviously plays Olaf from Frozen. We're big fans of his here on GMA. He's actually going to be on the show a little while from now to talk about the movie as well. Did he pull any funny pranks there? We're looking at a picture of him here reading while in costume on set.
Well, I think I've met Josh a few times now, socially and for work, and knowing him as you do and I do, the most unlikely thing you would see is Josh being still and quiet. And the first time I met him, he was being scanned for his digital avatar on set. And so he had to stand absolutely still for 15 minutes while I was dancing around being the funny guy. And I think that it was very difficult for him to stay still because he's such a natural and fantastic comedian. So that was an unusual first meeting because I thought this guy is not very friendly. He's absolutely he's not saying a word, but I realized later he had to stay still for digital reasons.
Well, he's a pro, a professional, doing what he has to do. Eoin, thank you so much. Again, congratulations on the movie coming out. Of course, you can binge all of Eoin's Artemis Fowl novels before the movie debuts on Disney+. That's on June 12th.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.